Huh?
Color, or does it not matter?
Yes, my color. All right, you guys, just go ahead and line up. So you're up here. It does matter.
It's so weird being in the front row. I like to hang out.
Don't get a hide.
Yeah.
I like it by the fan in the front.
I like it right in the back. It's like fan right kind of thing, but I think it makes me cool.
The worst is the center of the front row.
That's because you get picked out.
That's who I pick on, yeah.
Hey, bigger dude. Stand over here.
Yeah, good job. Nice.
Up here. Janae.
Boy, you can stand behind me. You don't have to see them.
Wow. Lining up's the hard part, huh? All right, ready? Salute. Huh? Okay, right leg back, fighting stance. Good. So when you go back, don't reach the foot, right? That's falling back. You're out of control. So again, you want to bend the leg and drive back. As you do that, you block your face, okay? So again, feet together. I want you to drive back into that stance. Ready? Right leg back. Good. Okay, now once you've blocked, go ahead and bring your hand down into fighting position so you're ready to go. Good. Not too high. You don't want this ribs open in there, right? You want that straight up and down. You don't want it too far, because see how I'm inside of that? So you want it right here. Now if I hook, see if I go to inside, I can't get inside of that, right? Does that make sense? Okay. If the knuckles are too pointed this way, then that's an easy target, right? You can actually just fire this little dragon fang here and break the back of the knuckle. So you don't want to expose that too much there. Keep it a little bit. Yeah, see right there, that's exposed, and I can just drive that knuckle in and break it, right? Turn a little bit, they're a little bit safer that way, okay? Right. All right, so snap kick. Ready? Kick. Good. It's a little slow there. You want to push off the ground to get it going, right? Think, concentrate, really feel, push your stance out, really feel your toe as that last bit that comes off the ground, your big toe, feel it leave the ground. Ready? Kick. Good, good. Again, ready? Kick. Good. Get your knee up nice and high. Ready? Kick. There, that was better, Erica. Again, ready? Kick. Good. Knee high. Get the knee high. Ready? Kick. Get the knee high. Ready? Kick. There you go. Higher. So if your kick is going groin high, your knee should be about midsection high here, right? That continues to rise as you kick. Ready? Kick. There you go. Good. Again, kick. Good. So if you guys, sometimes any of you feel like a little tug on the back of your hamstring when you kick? Yes? Okay. That's because your knee's not coming high enough. Okay. If your knee is low and then you extend, then it kind of pulls the hamstring up. Does that make sense? So, but if your knee is high, it snaps out and you never go to full extension. You never pull on that hamstring. You can actually pull your hamstring doing that. So you want to be careful of that. You want to push your knee up. Your knee continues to rise through the kick. So you shouldn't feel that on the back of the hamstring. Again, ready? Kick. There we go. Again, ready? Kick. Good. Left leg back. Good. So now be aware of your what's around you when you cover back. So if your right leg back, go ahead and go back to your right leg back here in this fighting stance. Bring your hands up, okay? Block across your face, step back, block across your face. Now you're able to change those positions without ever exposing yourself, right? Okay, you don't want to do that. So get in the habit of that cover back, okay? All right, so again, so let's try that from left leg back. Let's go to right leg back. So hands come up, okay? Block your face, cross step, okay? Yeah. And then turn to the other side, and then you can drop the hands to your fighting position, okay? All right. So if you don't want to turn right away. So if you start your turn right away, you've exposed the mid of your body, right? Center of your body. By when you're turned this way to your opponent, that's when you're most vulnerable. So by covering back, keeping that covered, and then snapping quickly, you get through that vulnerable point very quickly, okay? All right, so again, right leg back, good, and cover back to left leg back. Ready? Left leg back. Hands are a little messed up there, huh? Let's work on that. Okay, so right leg back here. So what happens, the first motion is this left hand's going to come up, because it's going to come up to do a block, right? As that happens, your right hand is sneaking diagonally across underneath of it. Right, so that's coming up, that's coming diagonally across. At the same time as that happens, we cross step. We're going to bend those knees. Now you've blocked across your face, there's a parry there, and now this is going to turn, and we can drive to the other side. Okay? Now let's do it. Now from here we would bring it back into the fighting stance. In this case we're going to cover back again, so bring it up, cross step behind, block across, block here, back to your fighting stance. Okay? Do the same thing going forward. Hands come up, cross step in front, parry, block to your fighting stance. And again, hands come up, step, right, block, drive to your fighting stance, and back. Hands come up, sneak the right hand underneath, cross step, turn, like a fighting stance, right? Up, cross step, and turn. There you're going back to fighting stance. Everybody got that okay? Yes? So-so? Coming in? Okay, let's see you guys do it on your own. So right leg back, fighting stance. Good, now let's go to left leg back. Ready? Go. Good, good. Make sure you've got good solid blocks, meaning these are covering all the way across your face when you're going back, as if it's attacking something. Even though there may not be something there, you still fire that as an attack, all right? All right, so from there, go right leg back. Go. Good, and left leg back. Good, and cover forward to right leg back. Ready, go. That's it, and forward to left leg back. That's it. Make sure you're not just putting your hands up, right? You're not just kind of putting them up there. You're blocking, okay? You're blocking back. Make sure everything's solid and is an attack, okay? Again, so you guys should stay in those stances, right? You shouldn't be coming back to neutral. In your mind, you want to think about what's going on in front of you. There's an opponent here, okay? So keep that mentality. What you're trying to develop here in class is that your awareness of your space and your body. And if you habitually kind of go to this mode, you're not really doing that, right? Stay in your stance. Think about the space in front of you. And do your block, bring it up, cross step, block. Where's the opponent at? I'm seeing this guy, right? Just mentally be there. Mentally be in that fight situation and learning at the same time, okay? All right, now cover forward. Ready? Go. Good, and cover forward. Okay, so good, so much better. Your eyes are forward on your opponent, so you're more mentally able to visualize that opponent if you keep your eyes on him, right? Okay, so cover back, ready, go. Here you go, and cover back. Good, so your intent changes if you just keep those eyes stable and on your opponent, right? Don't go back into like hanging out mode, right? Okay, good, now go ahead and relax. Put your feet together. So you always want to do that when you're training. It's an alertness training. It's a proprioception. You guys know what the word proprioception means? No? Most people don't know that word, but it's something we train. Proprioception is your awareness of your body in space. Okay? Meaning, where are your hands, what's around you, your surroundings. Okay? Most people have a very horrible sense of proprioception. Okay? Because they haven't trained in something like this that will do that. But you guys are trying to develop a very strong sense of proprioception. Some of your techniques like, how many have learned outward defense? All of you have learned that technique, all right? When you first started learning it, it's pretty weird, right?
Oh, yeah.
Moving backwards, fighting forward, and all that, okay? Why was it so weird? Because your brain had never done anything like that where you're moving backwards and fighting forward, because you had to have an awareness of what's going on behind you and in front and what your body's doing. So your brain is processing a lot of things, and that's development of proprioception. Does that make sense? But you have to keep the opponent in the mind to really develop that. And you have to keep what's around you, not only around you, but your openings. Right? So if you're doing that technique, you're doing a block, well, you've got to be aware that that was his left hand, that there is a right hand there. Make sense? Okay, you're doing your cover back here, Okay, you're aware of what he can throw from where his body position is because you're thinking about that opponent. Does that make sense? That develops proprioception, your awareness. Make sense? Okay, good. All right, so last week we were working on like simple grab stuff. Like we did grab here, we did some grabs here. Let's just take a couple of minutes and review those. So against a grab, a choke, what can we do against a choke? The pinchy one, right? So reach up, wherever, everyone here. Okay, now, yeah, you guys like this one a lot, right? So come up underneath, cause the pinchy thing, so you're doing this. This is here, like so. Come up underneath and grab those. There you go, good. Go ahead and pair up and try that a couple of times. Don't do it, bruise each other. You guys, everyone I know has bruises from last week, okay? Yes.
I wasn't here when I learned this, so can you watch me do it?
Okay, you guys haven't learned this? Okay. Okay, let me just go over it really quickly here. So, Mr. Gerosis loves this technique.
Get him good.
Yeah. So he's choking here. If I put my arms at about 3/4 extension, here the deal on this is if this area down here that like old ladies don't like because it sags, right? That's a very sensitive area, okay? So if you guys go ahead and reach under there and grab underneath right in the middle, and you can kind of pinch, you can feel it's super sensitive in that area if you pinch it, right? Super sensitive. Right, so you're going to take, this is how we pinch, is like not like this, but like so with just the thumb kind of. So you're using the hand muscles here and the thumb muscle here, and you can get a really good pinch that way. Okay, you can grab onto a piece of flesh that way. So all you got to do when he grabs on is just reach under and grab a hold of those. And he already knows what it feels like, so I'm not gonna. He's gonna jump before I do it. Okay, it's jumpy, huh? That makes you jump. So you just grab onto that and pinch, and that's one thing to do. Let me just go over all of these. He likes this other one too. Same pinch. Okay, he grabs, and you just reach in here and grab a hold of that. Okay, don't like that, do you? Okay, this down here where the little roll is, it hurts, huh? Okay, so that's one other pinch there. So you can do this, and then of course the other one is really super easy. Stick them in the eyes, right? Okay, so you can do any combination of those. Grab here, stick, knee to the groin, lots of stuff there. So the point is most people when they get in this choke, what do? They like pull, they're kind of going right here, right? Okay, if this guy's stronger than you, are you going to be able to pull this out? No, he's in a stronger position than you can pull, can you? So forget about it. Attack the eyes, grab the pinches, grab these, knee the groin, right? Do all that stuff. And forget about that choke. Got it? Okay, so just play with those different ones. And I'll make sure you got them. Yeah, grab me. Okay. Right there. You have no nerves.
Yeah, I don't feel it.
Huh?
I don't feel it.
Some people don't. There's a few people that have, like, yeah, I can tell right there you don't have that. Very rare, but a few people don't. But what about them?
See a nerve right on.
Those nerves that run surf close to this, and you got no skin there, so you got probably none there. Gonna have to stab you in the eyes. I have run into a couple of people that it doesn't really do. I think you're one of them. You probably do.
Yeah.
Let me test her. Let me see, grab me.
Really?
Yeah, let's see. You got nerves, I'm sure, right? What do you see? You haven't even felt it before. Yeah, she got them. Yeah. I think you're so skinny that doesn't.
Maybe they're like buried under.
It's buried in the meat up in there. Yeah.
These in, right? Not out.
Yeah.
These in.
What do you mean?
These. Out a little bit or in?
Like that?
Okay.
I'm not sure what you're asking, but.
These are, this finger is flat with the fist.
Oh. Yeah, I have to push them out a little bit so they align with the end of my thumb.
Okay.
So, but I am reinforcing it with the other fingers.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're all helping reinforce. So I put it out a little bit.
Okay.
In, you can't quite get your thumb in there,
Okay.
but out there you can.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Got them? She finding them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good. And you get this down here too?
Oh, the belly one?
Did you get that one?
Yeah.
Okay, go a little farther out to the out. Right at about 45 is where it's most sensitive. Yeah, out in there. More sensitive. Here it's not quite as sensitive. Out in here it is. So
Somebody tried that on me, it just tickled me.
that means there's nerves there though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go hard, it'll hurt. Yeah. And I do see these people that are really skinny. These tend not to work as well.
Yeah.
So they got to have a little bit of a roll there, and that works great. You know. Huh?
You go under or over?
Over.
Over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just reach over and stab them in the eyes.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you guys, those are pretty simple, right?
Yes.
Okay, one other real simple one is against a one-handed choke. So if she grabbed me with one hand here, just simply step out to the other way, right? It's like stupid easy, right? Pretty obvious, but people don't do that. They're like grab on and try to release, right? Because that's what they do in the movies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, just step to the side. Yeah, use the other hand. Use the right hand. And just drive it off. Okay. Right. Now we were also doing it if we grab. If you drive it off, you get the other one inside, and now you've got something to hook and get into there, right? And you can play with that in different techniques. All right. So do that a couple of times, and then we're going to move on because I got other stuff. Other way. Yeah, you want to go against the thumb.
Oh, because the thumb is weak.
Yeah, the thumb's there, so you want to go this way. Okay. Right. Yeah, so if it's with the right hand, you go to your right. Yeah, and you can do this. You can hook it. Make it like a C, and that's strong. Yeah. Yeah, when you guys push it off, if you guys like form a C with your hand and you squeeze those muscles, that becomes very strong. Okay, so it's not like grabbing onto it, you're driving that C into it, and then it kind of hooks it, okay? Yeah, easy enough, right? Yeah. Oh, right hand, then the left. So your right hand will push it off, the left then comes inside, and then you can go into that chop. So it's right, left. That's just gonna look. That just makes it stronger. So that's gonna make sure it gets off. This one sneaks inside, and then you have that.
Oh, okay, so you're grabbing onto their arm?
Yeah,
Kind
with
of
the right.
Reach them.
Okay.
Could you even pull them in you while you're doing
Yes, pull yourself to them.
that? Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to pull them to you. You want to pull yourself to them.
All right. Yeah, because I'm going to swallow.
Huh?
Are you chopping the neck?
Probably gonna, yeah, the side of the neck.
So if I were to block here,
Yeah, because you're pulling, that's going to be turning them a little bit, right? No, step into the center. No, step to the outside. Step into center. Right, there.
and have a little bit of
And pull and chop. No, left hand grabs, right hand chops.
oh, so
Look, grab me. Look, this one comes in, the other one takes inside and hooks it and chops.
switch hands.
Yeah. Boom, boom. So it's an inward, outward. Okay?
I'm going to grab your heart so that you're...
Inward, outward. Now hook with that right chop. There you go. Good. Yeah, and then you could continue to chop or whatever after that, right? Grab with the right.
Can you show me again?
Grab me. Here. So this one comes inside, steps off. This one. No, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
That's right. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Sorry. This comes underneath. That slides down to the grab, and then the chop.
And then you chop?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. Step into the center, though.
So
Right.
step in?
Yes.
Okay, so instead of stepping out, step in?
Yeah. Well, you're going to step out at first to get your escape, right? And now as you chop, step in. Yeah. So it's going to be actually 1-2 steps, probably. Right hand, left. Right. Now step in. Yes. So you need another step there. So you've gone out and then step in to get into a center. Okay. You could float through both of those steps, but for right now it's best to kind of break it down. Yeah. Got it? Okay. and then step to center, right. And then you just could keep chopping from there, whatever. You got a bunch of stuff there. Okay? All right. Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Pretty easy, right? There you go. Step to center. Right. Okay. All right. So go ahead and line back up. And you guys go ahead and after class or before practice those. Because like I said before, it's one thing to know those. They are super, super easy. And the easy ones, you tend to like, oh, I know how to do that, and you don't practice it much. But it's then not trained into your reactionary mind, right? So those are the ones that, even though they're easy, they're not as exciting to keep practicing, but practice those anyway. Right? The other ones you got to work at, and you have to practice that a lot to get it, so they get built in as you do. These are so easy, you're like, oh, I got it, move on. Don't do that. Practice them in, okay? All right, so we're going to do another grab, a bear hug from the front. So the guy walks up and just grabs into you. Okay, do you know this one? Have you learned it?
No, I just wanted to learn it.
You wanted to learn it, okay. All right, so this is another one. Make fists. Put your thumbs on top and kind of squeeze them back to where there's just a little bit of thumb sticking out here. Okay, just like so. Good. I don't think this weapon has ever had a name, but it's a great weapon, okay? This little thing is fantastic. I think of it as like a knife. It's like I always got my knife with me, okay? Because, No, that's a different weapon. This is just the thumb sticking out here. But as little thumb as you can get. If it's a lot of thumb, it tends to give when you hit. But when it's a little thumb, that's really super strong, okay? So this is great for, like, just testing it out on himself. Great shots like somebody's in your face, taking that solar plexus shot, they'll go down, right? That's an easy shot, too. How hard is it to get to there? I just springed my own solar plexus, and there it is, right? Same thing here. What about an eye shot with that? How hard is that? Yeah, your own eyeball straight out. Very easy, right? Or even here, stay here, it won't hurt you. Jumpy, okay?
That's simple hit almost knocked the air. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, it's terrible, huh? I told you, I always got my knife with me, right? Okay? So that simple hit he's exactly right. That little shot right there, why does it almost knock the wind out of you?
Because it's like in the center of
Because if you guys feel where the ribs go together, that solar plexus, okay, and kind of push your finger in there, yeah, I don't care how many crunches you do. There's still a little hole right there, right? There are going to be abs built up down here, but it doesn't cover that little hole. So if you get that shot, it's terrible, huh? You feel it? So there's a little tiny hole right there that is super weak, and it goes right into those lungs. And it knocks the wind, it takes the wind like that. Okay, so you guys get used to getting your aim on that. That's a really good shot. I like this off of that. We'll play with this a little bit. You can go into here. Now I've got this under here. You have control, right? Because that hurts too. Okay. So we'll try that. Just for a second, because we got a technique to learn here. Just bring it up and straight out. Cover hand in the face because he's going to bend on that, right? And if you want to, you could come up here, or you could go claw the face and hit him in the eye there, right? So 1, 2, and that'll take him up. No, up, straight in, right? So your cover hand, their face will come forward and your cover hand, make it a claw, especially if you've got nails. Yeah, claw with those nails. Grab on with those nails, and then just pull the face down as you do bring this up through into the eye. Yeah. All right, make sense? Just grab the face. Grab onto their face. Okay, So just 1, 2 is a simple little technique. Try that a couple times. But hurry, because I do have a technique I want to teach you that's on the cards tonight. Okay? Yeah. So that comes, yeah, but do this shot first. This one sneaks in there, and when he bends, you let him bend into that. Bring both hands up together. Drive that in. Good. Now he bends over. Good. Claw onto the face. Claw down, bring this up and through in it. Right. Okay. 1, 2. Okay.
It's up to your own body, not their body.
Huh?
It's up your own body.
Yes, you use your own body
Your
for
own
the
body.
aim. So you bring it to your solar plexus, bring it up to your eye, out.
And then
1, 2.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh. Yeah. Or you can go here. There you go. That's too much thumb. A little bit of thumb. Right. Now just grab the face. Okay. Bring it up, stick them in the eye. No, up here. And kind of like right through your fingers there. Yeah, there you go. But bring it up and out. Yeah, you got to bring it to your eye height and then straight in, right? And you know where his face is because your other hand's on it. You can just bring it to where your other hand is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Don't look at it. Don't look at the targets. You know where they are because you know where your own parts are.
Okay.
Okay. You guys know the rule. We always use our own body to measure with, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. Good. Right, and don't lean. Just 1, 2. You don't need to lean or anything. Yeah.
Where's the target for our
Eyeball.
whatever this eyeball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, eyeball.
Mhm. Yeah. This it gives an optic nerve knockout because it doesn't penetrate very deep. It gives a shock wave in there, so it knocks them out through the eye.
my face she's grabbing, right?
Yes. Grab the face. I know that may seem weird, but
She's like, man, I'm like, my face.
grab the face. Okay.
And then you just kind of lift it and let it get grabbed.
Yeah, you grab it and then you try and hold on to it as you pull your hand off. Okay, so. Yeah,
Yeah.
It works. It's effective. Okay. All right, you guys got that? Okay, that's again something you can play with, but we got to get on to the technique for tonight. So we're going to take our blue thumbs here. Imagine this guy's got a bear hug here. Okay, where's Mr. Gerosis? He likes this stuff. Okay. All right, you got a cup on?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Grab me in a bear hug. Okay.
I don't know.
Bear hug.
Give them a
Grab on. That's like, oh, how you been? Okay. Grab me. Okay, the cup didn't help, did it?
Oh, you just did right there.
Okay, so inside of your thigh area in the groin is very sensitive. Okay, I wasn't going for a groin shot. That doesn't. Okay, I'm going for the nerves in the crease. Okay, so right inside the legs, you take it in here. How do we find his? Ours, right? So you can sneak it in here and right in here and then drive it in. Now this looks kind of funny, admittedly, okay? So, but bring it in, straight, drive the hip in. Yeah, okay? Yes, I know it's a funny looking technique. Boom, okay? There you go, good. I don't know. But yeah, maybe a Michael Jackson dance move, huh? Okay, so, but these you can, even though he's got you tight here, you can sneak him in underneath there because there's a little bit of room there and then get it into that shot, okay? Go ahead and try that.
Will we pinch them there if they really quickly?
You can't really get a hole in there, okay? You can just pop and get that shot. All we're trying to do here is to get them to loosen up a little bit. If they loosen up a lot, great, but we want them to just go, oh, I don't like being so close.
What if it's a really tall person and their groin is like up here somewhere? Like
Even a really tall person, you go ahead and pair up with Mr. Langley, who's a foot taller than you, and you'll find it won't make much of a difference because you're just keep going up, you'll find it. Yeah,
Okay.
His groin is really not that high, even though he's this much taller than you. Okay. Okay, go ahead. I know this one's a little. This is Mr. Carley's favorite. Give him a big hug. There you go. You're up high. You're too high. Right here.
That's so right.
Huh? I know it's weird. Get over it, guys. It's weird, but just get over it. It has nothing to do with you. He hates being hugged.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're pretending you're hugging your supermodel.
Yeah.
Well, he is, I'm sure. Could be. Go. Yes.
Big secret.
Yeah. There you go. In tight, in tight, in tight. You got to get into this. Really in. It's really in close to the groin. You know, out here it's not so sensitive. You got to get in tight, you guys.
But
It's just a jab, right?
Yeah, it's just a jab. Just jab it in there is all. It's a surprise. You know, just to shock them there.
What do they usually do when that happens? Like, ah.
They'll jump.
Yeah.
They'll jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would they jump like down or like away?
They'll try and get their groin away
Oh, okay.
a little bit. So they'll kind of like,
They'll let go a little bit, right?
I don't know if they'll let go 100%. They might, but we're going to get them to loosen up enough.
All right.
Okay.
Just like to know the
Okay.
action.
Yeah, we're just trying to loosen things up right now. Teaching them that you're not a good thing to grab onto tight like that. Okay? There you go, good. Good. There you go. Good. Getting in tight in there. Is he getting in tight? And that's bigger, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Grab Mr. Langley.
Yeah, please.
There.
I feel bad.
She can't even.
I know.
He's jumping up to try and get him.
I'm like.
There you go. You gonna work out with him? Okay. How we doing? We got it?
Yep.
Real tight. So your your thumbs are only going to be this far apart, right? Yeah. Yeah, a little tighter in together. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's got a cup on, so. Okay, got it?
Okay, right?
There,
Yeah,
yes.
she's got it good.
She does. That's where the sensitive.
Yeah.
That's where it's sensitive. You know, it's weird, but you got to know this stuff, all right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys kind of got that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the trick is the thumbs are only, that far apart, right? They're close together, get into where the sensitive parts are, okay? All right, so now the next thing, we use Mr. Jurosis again. He grabs me. We give him that shot down here. So I'm going to give him another shot there, okay? Now, you okay?
Yeah, I just felt like kind of like a little shock.
It's a shock, yeah, okay? So I actually changed my hand weapon. I went from this to this, okay? Here to here. Yeah, thumb out to thumb knuckle out, okay? All right, so now the trick on this one, most people do this and then they try to get their arms moving, okay? You can't. Well, if they've let go, you can, but we're going to assume that they have not completely let go yet. This guy's still tough and hanging in there. So if you do it, I'll be nice. Okay, so from here, watch my arms how they move here. See what I did with my elbow? Yes. My elbows stay there. Okay? If you try to move your elbows, you probably will not be able to. Okay, so it's all here, here. Okay? And you could do a couple of these if you wanted, and that's another really tender spot. Okay? No, we not yet, because we don't have. We're assuming that he's pretty tough and still hanging on. Okay, so all I'm trying to do is to get him to kind of loosen things up a bit, but there's no room to step correct yet. So this is just here, here. Okay, so I thrust the hip in here, and I come back, and I'm actually going to sink. What I'm doing is I'm squeezing my legs together, just give myself power there, grabbing into the ground.
Now, I don't know if you could give an example, but why would somebody want to bear hug us from the front other than to run and bear hug and take us down?
They might.
Standing.
They might, but could
Okay.
you do this on the ground?
Yeah, could you?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, could they just take you down?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you could do this going back too. Yeah. So you learn kind of the basic version, then yeah. But maybe they bear you to pick you up,
Okay.
right?
You could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, wrestler doing this, picking you up off the ground, because I think when your feet are off the ground, then you're weak, and you are weaker, but you still got this all you want, right?
Still have weapons.
Yeah, you still have weapons, exactly, and then you got knees and stuff too. You can always add that in, right? One to add the knee. There's other weapons that you have. The idea is just start breaking up that grip, okay? All right, so go ahead and try it, and remember the big detail on this one, the elbows stay pinned to your side. Okay, so here,
Except
boom. You won't have that much room. Yeah, see, no motion in the elbows. Do this.
I'll try to hold it. Yeah.
There you go. Uh-huh. Sensitive in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sensitive parts of the body. Don't move your elbows.
Oh, I did, huh?
Mm-hmm. Squeeze into her arms. Don't let her move her arms. Squeeze. Put your arms down here. Now she can't move her arms.
She's so tiny, I can barely get.
I know, huh?
I'm like behind her body.
Yeah, I know. She's so, yeah. Do it on Mr. Langley.
Yeah.
Mr. Langley, grab her. Grab Lori. Grab her tight. He's all.
She's so tiny.
She's so tiny she can't reach her ribs.
Yeah,
I want her to see where the ribs of a big guy are.
Yeah.
So grab onto her. Grab her.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. See how you can't, if you move the elbows, you're going to miss.
There.
Yeah, you might even have to pull them back to get that in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where the mistake is of trying to reach with the elbows. It won't work.
Yeah.
Okay? There you go, good. See, you're moving your elbows. That won't work. Here. Okay? Just this.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
There you go. That's it. Yeah, go ahead and bring from here, bring them out and back in, right? So I make a little circle there.
Oh, I thought we were. Wait,
Huh?
we're using this. We're using this.
You move here to
No,
here.
I mean like when we hit the sides, are we using this part?
Yeah, on the sides it's that one.
Oh, okay.
So I switch thumbs out, thumbs in. There's not much motion in there, but
We look like we were using this.
no, this here.
Alright.
So thrust and then circle.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, just give yourself, you can get, you guys, you guys look for a second, Mr. Pena. So we got this first shot here. You can actually move your arms pretty far out without any elbow motion, right? So if I go here and I circle way out, I can get a pretty good shot there. Now if you guys are doing this and you're going here and it's coming right up to there, that's not going to really get much of a shot, right? But I can go out and, man, if I drive that in there, that's not going to feel good, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get a lot of power if you just bring these out without bringing the elbow out. Okay? Strike. Got it? Switch around, grab different partners so you have different body sizes. There you go. See, elbows moved? Yeah, he won't. He's gonna hold those in. You're not gonna be able to move those elbows. Just here. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, you'll get a switch
I
around.
don't grab people, I stab people.
Yeah.
I don't grab people, I stab people.
People.
Yeah, it would be silly for her to bear hug somebody. Bring him out. Bring him out so you got a strike there. Huh? Yeah. Change your weapons, Janae. Here to here. Yeah, you got to form you're putting too much thumb. You got a little tiny bit of thumb, and then just change it to here. Just move the thumb a little bit. Now here to here. Yeah, that's it. It's very small motion, all right? You can do that real quickly. Good. Okay. All right, you guys got that? So, Mr. Gerosis, again, so he grabs me, same thing. I've created here and here, a little bit of a gap. He's jumping away, but I've at least created a little bit of a gap, a little bit of loosening up, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do, don't let all the way go from here and loosen up. Yeah, about that much, that's good. Now I'm going to take my hands straight up through here, I'm going to hit his chin and dig my fingers into his eyes. Okay? Because all I wanted was just this tiny enough of a gap in between us that I can shoot my hands up in between. Got it? Yeah, the heel palm is just the start of it. What I want to get is my fingers to go here to spine lock him down. Okay? Because he'll move, I'm using the tips of my fingers here, and put your hand like so, right? There's an eyeball, and I'm going to put all my body weight into that eyeball, okay, with these. And what we want to do is we do this to where it's at this angle here, and now see what we've done to the spine. We lock that spine out. Makes sense?
Do whatever you want.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
made him do whatever.
Why does your sister laugh every time I do something mean to you? I don't know. Okay, so got it? So in the air, this is going to be pop, right? Strike. Now from here, just sneak him in, right? Come straight up here, fingers into the eyeballs. Now, from here, I'm just using my forearms here. So I'm not pushing the arms away. I'm just the forearms are moving. And from there, we're going to go ahead and now we're going to step forward. Okay? All right. We can step forward. It doesn't matter. Left or right. Huh? This is the weird dance move, yeah. Okay, so again, here, this is going to be strike, strike, bring them in tight. Squeeze them against your body because you pull against your body because you might not have any room. Try to make sure your fingers are pointed up because if they're flat, they're going to get trapped. Point it up and bring them straight up and into the eyes. Here. Good. I don't know, I think it looks like a seal. You're like begging for a fish or something, right? Yeah, exactly. All right, so again, pop, pop, bring it in nice and close, drive the eyeballs, and now we can step. Doesn't really matter which one you step with. Notice this position, get out in this position. See how arms are real close. Here, nice and hard bow. Good, now push down on that. Okay, don't bring your head over, just use your legs and push forward. Yeah, feel how that's nice and strong? Yeah, you can use your legs and put pressure down on that, and it's really strong. There's a lot of weight there. Got it? Okay, one more time. Ready? 1. Good. 2. Bring it up, nice and tight, over the top, and step. There you go, good. Go ahead and try that on each other, okay? Right, see how I fit right up and in there? Now you got to step with that, Lori. Yeah, if you don't step, you'll end up being pulled over, right? You got to step so where you're strong and they're off balance, okay? Don't lean. So you guys notice when we do this, this had a lot about really pulling your center line straight here. When you do this, I'm holding my center line very straight. If you try to reach in on these, you're going to lose your balance, and they're going to pull you over. So grab the ground with your legs, squeeze your legs together, and keep that center line very strong as you do this, okay? Use your back muscles, so use your core. Right. Now step deep. If you step shallow, you'll end up reaching. You want to step deep so that all your weight is in your fingers, okay?
I wouldn't fall down.
Yeah, he doesn't like this. Step in, Nicole. Step in deep. You don't want to reach. You want to step in deep. Step in. Step, 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 step. No, move your front foot farther in deep. Here. Yeah. See, you're moving the elbows? Yeah, I'm doing this. Your elbows are going to be trapped. This has got to be 1, 2, see how everything. You guys, the trick in this whole thing is keeping those elbows tight, right? There you go. Erica, good. Keep those elbows tight to your body. Here, here, here. The elbows stay tight. Step it too soon. Yeah, loosen up. If they don't loosen up, hit them a few times. Your elbows are out. Keep them tight. You could pop a knee in there or whatever, right? There you go, good. Now, you guys realize this is just a guideline, right? Could you do this, do a couple of these, give them a knee, do these a couple more times, do that? Yeah, you could slam them until they loosen up, right? Do a bunch of combination, and yeah, just keep beating on them, right? And then when they loosen up, they start to let go in for the spine lock.
That's where they made their mistake.
Well, yeah.
Unless they're like,
They got no nerves.
yes.
Then, and there you go. Good. Don't lean. You got to keep your back straight. You got to step in deep with that. Step into a deep hard bow. Good. Now step in. Get those. Yeah, get those fingers in his eyes. He won't. Back straight. Head up. Here. Back straight. Now step in. There you go. Good. Good. Okay, you guys, now, listen up here. Let me use Nicole here. Okay, so when you do this here, and you get this, if you do this right, you're going down, right? You don't want to be going out, because if I go out, they just fall away, right? But if I'm going down, I'll do this gently, but you get, they're not going away, right? What happens is the lower body actually comes back towards you. Make sense? Okay? Yeah, so in that position, I'm gonna just do this slowly, but she's limber, so I'll use her. So here, the lower body is coming in. Now, if I fire this knee, is that gonna be rough?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, the arch, you know how an arch works, right? An arch is very strong, and especially strong at where the keystone goes, right? Well, if you've created this, you've created an arch, right? Where's the strong point in the arch? The groin now, right? The groin is reinforced forward. So you take this down here and drive the knee into the groin, okay? And they can't absorb, their body can't bend or absorb it all, so it's a really, yeah, they're going to take the full energy of the shot. Make sense? Okay, so do that in the air, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, bring it in nice and tight, up and over, step in, good. Now from here, you've got that spine lock, just like these are your front legs. Keep the pressure on them as you drive that knee up into them, right? So your front legs, you're pushing, you're holding yourself up with those. Make sense? So you're not going to lean or anything, you're just simply going to go, bam, there. Keep a very clean center line. Got it? Okay, so again, we're going to go 1, 2, bring it up through the center, step, and knee. Good. Now, I don't really care which one you step with, but you step with the right knee with the left, obviously. You step with the left knee with the right. Doesn't matter, right? Okay. Try to pair up and try it on each other a couple of times. Step in deep. Step in deep. Mr. Carley, step in deep so you've got control of that, right? Right. Now don't lean, because if she was bigger, she would pull you over with her.
Yeah.
Your back has got to be straight. There you go, Janae. That was good. And then knee. The trick is don't move the elbows at all.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3. See through the whole thing. Yeah, the whole thing. The elbows stay right here. Okay. See how you're trying to get the hands in here? So what you want to do is you want to keep them down here and point your fingers up, and then slide them up in between.
all right.
If you're trying to like get them, you're not going to get in there.
What if they don't move at all though, and you're still
Do it a few more times. Yeah, and then knee, and then do a couple times.
So I should be moving.
Yeah, they'll move.
Yeah.
You may have to do it afraid, but who wants to hold on to, you ever try to hold on to a mad cat, right?
Yeah.
Be the mad cat, you know?
Oh, dang it, I moved.
Yeah, you don't want to move yet. You want to get that loosened up first. See, you're doing this to get in there. Your hands get trapped.
Okay.
You've got to do this. Get them all the way down, point your fingers up. Yeah, and then point your fingers all the way up,
Do you want
now
me to
up.
just grab you until you hurt me enough?
Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh. Everybody does that mistake. They try and fit the hand. They won't fit that way. Okay, you know, everybody's making the same mistake. I was just helping Erica with it. Is you do this and you do this, and then you try and fit your hands in here. They're not going to fit in, okay? You've got to, notice, elbows are in tight. They stay tight. They stay tight. I bring my hands back to my body here. Push the back of your hands against your belly there. Point the fingers up as much as you can, palms out, and then shoot them up that way. It's the only way you're going to get them to fit in there. If you're here trying to, they're just not going to fit. Okay? You've got to go here. Okay? Yeah, it's a strike. You pop that shin and come over in the eyes. Okay? You don't need to loft because he's there that close. Okay, so just pow, just up and over. You want this hit to bend that corner real quick. So you don't want to go, that's why you don't want to loft. You don't want to go up and then down, you just want to go over. Does that make sense? You get that over real quick. Okay, otherwise there's a delay and they may fall. I don't want them to fall, I want to lock the spine. Okay? There you go, and down. Fingertips down, Mr. Langley. Get those down. This way, all right?
Can I switch partners again?
Yeah, you guys go ahead and switch around if you want to. There you go. Nicole, just don't reach, right? Keep it all right here. That's why you don't want to reach out. You want to go pop, pop. Keep this nice and tight. Okay. There you go, Lori. Good. Don't push away. Down. Down.
So when we fire the kick, where should our leg be in relation to like them? Because I always end up with my leg, my kicking leg, outside of their other leg.
No, you want to on the first kick, you want to step into their center, and then this just goes straight up the center line.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we put our hands here, we're assuming the opponent doesn't have boobs. Because we're both like getting stuck on each other. Or
Yeah.
move enough to us to be able to get around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm assuming this is a big man
Yeah,
attacking you.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
I don't know why I always want to step down.
Mm. Yeah, you want to really hold your ground here. And just really.
I immediately just want to step.
Yeah, which makes them go with you.
Yeah, and then we all.
This is really being strong in your space right here and holding onto the ground with your feet and not giving your center line up.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, now remember there is this, and then come back, and then, right. Kind of, see how my knees kind of squeeze in and bend? Boom, that gives you the strength. Right. There you go, good. That's it. Just don't reach, Nicole. All right, you guys, line up. So, fairly easy technique, but there's some details to remember, right? Don't move those elbows. And don't reach. You don't want to pop and push them away. Okay, if you push them away, you're losing them, that's fine, you're out of there, but you want to get the spine lock so that they're trapped. Does everybody see that? Okay, so you want your heel palm to make that corner really quickly. So it goes up and over really quickly. The whole thing, the elbows are right here. Elbows never move. This is all done with your elbows trapped, right?
So if they're doing it right, you should feel a lot of pressure on your spine, right?
The bad guy?
The bad guy should.
Yeah, it goes down to the lower back.
You were doing it right.
Yes, absolutely. We're putting that pressure, pushes the hips out, buckles the knees, and locks them. It locks them out there, right? So that's what you should feel.
Okay.
Feel it on the lower spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sticks them there.
Yeah.
Especially because they're not going to be able to move forward because you're there.
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense. So yeah, it's a spine lock. This may be your first spine lock. Yes?
I think so.
Yeah? First spine lock. Okay. Yeah, spine lock, when you do a spine lock,
Oh no, it's not. This is the second spawner.
is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Where else do you have it?
In the pendulum one.
Oh, yeah, there's a spine lock there. Okay. When you do a spine lock, if you push away, you lose it, right? You've got to get it to go, see it down this way, okay? To where it locks set. The hips want to come forward. Got it? Okay. All right, let's close it up. Okay, very good. Mr. Carly. Oh. What's your name? Excellent. Good. 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 Excellent. Good job.
Yep.
All right, practice it. Ready? Up.